Well, let me tell you something. Even though we lost tonight, rest of the NFL, you better eat your cheese and play Lombardi, because what you're going to do when Packer Mania runs all on you, brother.
And here we are, the Packers losing 24-14. We're at Lambeau Field. It's pouring rain. My umbrella won't stay together. It's a Stand Go Media, Lucas. In a gusty, cold, rainy day at Lambeau Field, the Lions, who haven't played a game outside, destroy the Packers. 24-14 was the final score. How'd the game go on there?
It was a great game. I mean,
Oh, you're a Lions fan, I see.
they played the best team in the NFL. So what do you expect? I respect the fact that I love every player on that team. Played the best team in the league. So
Are the Lions Super Bowl champs?
exactly, 2024 Super Bowl.
Speaking of Tuesday, red or blue?
Tuesday,
Election day.
election day, red or blue? I have purple.
Purple. We're supposed to ask this. Would you rather your candidate win the presidency or your team win the Super Bowl?
I'd rather my team win the Super Bowl.
Lions get the big dub 24-14.
It was a great game.
How are they going to do next week?
Next week we can get another dub.
Here goes the
That
umbrella.
was the umbrella.
Bad game for the Packers.
Bad game for the Pack, a little bit off for Love. So what are you gonna do? We got to bounce back with Detroit.
What went wrong for the Packers today?
Too many drop passes, pick six. Offense didn't come to play. Defense gave up too many rushing yards.
Well, you go stay warm. Thank you. My umbrella was broken. Jordan Love's leg might be broken.
They didn't give the ball to Jacobs more. Jordan Love, it was too wet outside, and the Packers are better than the Lions. When we go to Ford Field, they're going to beat the Lions. Right now, they're not. They will. Right?
Would you rather see the person running for president win or your team win the Super Bowl?
Trump.
You're saying you'd rather have Trump win the presidency than the Packers?
Yes, because if Trump wins, I can buy a ticket in 2 weeks.
Suppose it'll matter more. Okay.
Trump wins, I can buy a ticket next week, Sunday, $50 instead of $150, right?
Right. How come the Lions were expected to flounder in their first outside game and still dominate Lambeau?
Because Jordan Love is hurt. And the Lions always beat us here, and we always beat them there.
It's true. How was the game?
It was awesome.
Awesome. Lions moved to 7-1. Why did people expect them to flounder? Because it was their first outdoor game.
Well, I can say this. This isn't your dad's Detroit Lions. These are new Detroit Lions. So I think our offensive line and our defense, I think can carry us through.
Exactly. Any predictions for next week?
I don't even know who they're playing, to be honest.
Would you rather your candidate for president win the presidency or the Lions win the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. Hands down, Super Bowl.
I think it's pretty obvious for me, too.
Go Kamala.
Well, thank you. Not a pretty day, not a pretty game for the Packers. As long as my stand doesn't blow over and everything breaks. Everything went wrong for the Packers. Penalties, slight injuries, not getting it done in the red zone. How's it going, Detroit fan?
Detroit fan. Go Dan Campbell. Go Jared Goff. We love our Lions.
One big question. Would you rather your candidate for presidency win the presidency or the Lions win the Super Bowl?
I would say as long as Trump doesn't do anything and doesn't get near the White House and the Lions win the Super Bowl, then all is
Everyone wants to get home today. We have a Vikings fan here. They didn't play this week.
We're playing in like an hour.
Okay, well, they win.
He's in the Browns.
We're playing the Colts and better win.
Joe Flacco starting. He's a veteran.
He is better.
No, you're all right. I'm Joe Flacco as a former Browns fan.
Sam Darnold's a guy.
Flacco's
Would you rather your presidency candidate win the presidency or the Vikings, Packers, Browns win the Super Bowl?
Vikings.
Super Bowl. Browns will never win the Super Bowl. So.
It's too bad. This umbrella is falling apart.
You know what? We just weren't ready. We went up against a buzzsaw. Lions are right now the best team in the NFL. We're going to take the bye week. We're going to get better. And it's a long season ready to go, brother.
Anything you want to say? Something like vital moment right now?
Well, let me tell you something. Even though we lost tonight, rest of the NFL, you better eat your cheese and play Lombardi, because what you gonna do when Packer Mania runs wild on you, brother?
Jordan Love couldn't lead his receiver.
Jordan Love was sitting behind and couldn't lead his receivers at all.
Would you rather your candidate win on Tuesday or the Packers win the Super Bowl?
Packers are the Super. Yeah, Packers are the Super. Keep playing football. Let the boys smack.
Wouldn't it be better for Jordan Love to get a week off so he can rest that leg?
No. Leg was fine. He just couldn't catch. Maybe rest those your hands so you can catch a snap.
The rain.
How was it?
It was wet.
Was it too windy? Did the weather conditions affect the Packers more than most?
Yeah, it was really moist, and so the football was slippery, and so they lost.
It didn't seem like the Lions had that problem though. Why is that? Being an indoor
Yeah,
team.
well, it's always damp in Detroit with blood.
Anything you want to say for the Packers going into the bye week?
Relax, have a cocktail, live your life.
And one question pertaining to this week:
Yeah,
would you rather your presidential candidate win it all, or the Packers win the Super Bowl?
I would rather my presidential candidate win and the Packers is the next 10 Super Bowls.
What's your favorite color, red or blue?
Red, homie.
There we go.
What's your favorite color, red or blue?
I'd say being an employee of Fango Media, my favorite color is orange. Can we wrap it up on that? That was pretty good. Let's wrap it up because I'm getting cold and I don't have much storage on my phone. In the end, the Packers could not handle the Lions' run offense. They could not score in the red zone. The Packers, a 24-14 final. In the pouring rain, the blustery wind, it's in the low 40s out here. The Lions team that did not play an indoor game yet go out and destroy the Packers in their own territory, much like the Niners did in the playoffs a few years ago in the snow. This is Lucas of Fango Media. We're on Instagram and YouTube. Go follow, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I need to fix my umbrella.